45 to go, drivers. Down the straight, number 1 goes. Jim Chapman, blue and white, is number 2. Coming up on some lap traffic, thank you. Goes 3 and 4 around the sweeper. Glenn, Chad, and Greg. Ryan pulling a little ahead now. He's got a 3.1 second lead on Jim. Glenn just 1.2 back. So the race for second on the left side of the track. We got I think that's Terry O in the green. So down the straight, white and blue is second.
4 minutes left.
And we got Terry in between them. Here comes Glenn Armstrong. Thanks, Terry. That's the race for second. Second is onto the straight, third is on the straight. Number 1, almost half a lap up on the competition, 4.0 seconds. He's just driving some beautiful clean laps. That is Ryan Rice. Jim Chapman, blue and white in 2. Glenn Armstrong, red and black. We got a pile up in the center. All good. I think that was Jim though, blue and white. So this could change the positions at the top. Yes, it does. Ryan's still holding on to first, but it's now Glenn Armstrong in second, followed by Chad, Way, Jim, and Greg. So the race for second, moving into the infield. Red and black. Now moving on to the left side of the track. Looks like Terry's in between them again.
3 minutes left.
Thank you, Terry. Jim Chapman. There's that Chad Hudson. Things are changing up on this screen. Just over the 5-minute mark, drivers. We have 2:45 to go. Ryan Rice still all by himself in first position. Second place is Glenn Armstrong, just around the sweeper. He's 6.4 seconds back, so 3/4 of a lap. Then it goes Chad, Way, Jim, and Greg. We got Nick Keener in 7th, Terry in 8th, and Stewart in 9th. We have 2:25 to go. So Way sitting in 3rd. He is the blue car in the center. He's pretty much all blue. That should be Way, I'm thinking. Find out for sure as he comes around here. Yep, definitely Way Ma. He is sitting in 3rd. He can see the car ahead of him. 2nd, oh, little tangle there. He's gonna have dropped a few positions. So number 3, Jim Chapman. So it's the blue race in the center of the track. That's the race for 3rd. Oh. 6:30 in, 1:30 to go. Ryan Rice still in first. Pink, blue, and white, center of the track. Glenn Armstrong, red and black. Number 2 car. Jim Chapman, number 3. He's gonna be the blue and white one. Then Way Ma, the other blue one. Greg, the other blue and white one. Then Chad, Nick, and Terry. Still got Stewart in there as well. Stewart sitting in 9th position. We're on race 9, everyone. Race 10, Novak 12th mod, C-Main. Up next, Terry get punted over there. 1 minute left. 7 minutes completed, guys. Make it count. 5 more laps to get in. Race order, Ryan, then Glenn, Jim, Way, Greg, Chad, Nick, Terry, and Stewart. Terry and Stewart having a good race. They're on the same lap. Leader down the straightaway through the sweeper. 2nd place car, Glenn Armstrong. He's coming down straight. Jim Chapman right in behind him, Way in behind. So it's battle for 2nd, left side of this track. Red and black versus the blue ones. We're down to 15 seconds. They're gonna get another lap in and maybe another one. It's gonna be close. Look at that, Jim and Way. Down to 5 seconds. This is it, last lap for all of them. Greg, done. You are done. Everyone else still
Car
going.
Car 7 is done. Car 8 is done.
So left side
Car
of the track.
Car 10 is done.
There
Car
goes
5 is
Glenn,
done.
just
Car
holds on
6
to
is
his
done.
second place
Car 1
finish.
is
Jim
done.
in
Car
third
4
and
is
Way
done.
in fourth. And congratulations, Ryan Rice with such a steady hand out there. Holds on to first, no problem. Bumping up. All right, Reedy Stock 12 Stock C Main, you are done. Next screen is loading up. Go ahead and start checking in. Marshals out there, ASAP, please.
That was fun, Wade.
1:30 left.
All right, race number 10, 12 scale modified C main. I've got everyone checked except for Nick, Glenn, and Steve. Ooh,
1 minute
sounds
left.
like a spur gear there. Yep. No check still from Nick, from Glenn, or from Steve. We need to start grading drivers, so let's do that.
45
Starting on the pole, Brian Ashmore. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Brian Ashmore, you can line up on the first black mark there, right at the timing loop. Leave a space for Nick Fantetti. So Brian
30
first.
seconds left.
Leave second open for Nick Fantetti if he makes it out here. Third is Earl Tosin, already in the right spot. Thanks, Earl. Rob Fantetti's fourth. I think I just heard his spur gear though. Fifth, Glenn
15
Armstrong.
seconds left.
So Nick, just leave that spot. Nick Fantetti's still coming there. Earl's good. Fourth, Rob Fantetti. Here he is, yellow. Fifth, Glenn Armstrong, already there in the right spot, I think. Steve Healy's next. In sixth, Steve, pull up there to Nick Canard. Steve is maybe not in the race, okay. Skip that one, Nick Canard, skip that one. Next, Jason Martin. Then we've got Jim Rogers, Dave Ehrlich, and Ian Buchan is 10th. Nick Fantetti, you are lining up second. Oh, geez, okay. Hurry up. Trying to get done by 4 o'clock, drivers. We'll start looking at ferry backlog shortly, see if any reservations are going to be needed. Okay, so this is Novak 12 scale modified C main. Steve, please go where Nick is there. You need to get going. Corner marshals ready. Drivers ready. Everybody on the tone.
Seven minutes left.
Okay, 1 minute in, drivers, 7 to go out front. Earl Tosin. Earl's driving the white and red. Down the straightaway he goes right now. Into the S section. Dave Ehrlich in the number 2 spot. Looks like Jason Martin taking over that spot. So our leader on the straightaway, white and red, that is Earl. Second place, Dave. He's driving a gray silver car through the chicane section, that's number 2. Let's see how far back Dave is of Earl. Well, it's close and quick. 0.8 seconds now. Top 2 together on the track through the chicane. They go around the dogleg. And down the straight, first place, second place, Earl in the
6
white and
minutes
red.
left.
Dave Ehrlich in the silver gray car. Fighting it out here for top spot in the Novak 12 scale modified C main through the S section. It's Earl, it's Dave. Third place is Jason Martin. He's only 4 seconds back of those 2. Looks like Dave has found his way past Earl. So the silver gray car on the straightaway right now, race leader. Working up through the S section, through the chicane. And now the leader down the straightaway, silver car coming up behind that light blue. Thank you. And Earl in the white and red is running in second. Thanks everybody for helping them out. Jason Martin in the 3 spot, 5.6 back of the other 2. Brian in the 4, Steve, Glenn, Jim, Nick, and Ian.
5 minutes left.
All right, drivers, we are at the halfway point, 4 minutes. Ehrlich out front. Silver / gray car
4 minutes left.
through the S section, through the chicane. Earl running in second place now, 5.5 seconds behind Dave. Jason Martin in the third spot. He is roughly a lap off Earl's pace. Brian running fourth, Jim, Steve, Nick, Glenn, and Ian. 4:30 down, drivers, 3:30 to go. We have some door prizes here, courtesy of Avid RC. Big thanks to Ron Atomic, Mark Martin, surprise up here for you, Eric Epp. Also, John Sang, Gary Lanzer, and
3 minutes
Ryan
left.
Berry. Some Avid RC merchandise up here, door prizes. Big thanks to Avid and Ron Atomic. $5:30 down, 2:30 to go. This is race number 10, 12 scale modified C main. Next race up, Gravity RC, CTA GT C main. Drivers for that race should be ready to roll. There's only 2 minutes left in this one. And it is Dave Ehrlich out front, driving the
2 minutes
silver gray
left.
through the S's, through the chicane. It's on a 44 lap run here. He's got about a half a lap over second place. A little more, actually more like almost a full lap. So Dave now has second place in front of him on the track. Top 2 cars down the straightaway. That's second place followed by first place. Thanks, Earl. Guess he could have taken him out there if he wanted. Earl being the sporting guy that he is, bowled over wisely. A true professional. The leader, Dave, down the back straight, silver. Trying to make a bump position here to the B main for 12 scale modified, which will be up later this afternoon. 7 minutes in,
left.
1 to go. Dave, Earl, Jason, Brian, Jim, Steve, Nick, Glenn, and Ian. Somebody, oh, that's our second place car. Oh no. Check the shock, see if the shock popped off possibly. Looks, is this pod flopping? Or maybe just, oh, it's a no. Can it be snapped on? Or is it broken? Yeah, it's gone. You don't even want to hear about your receiver. That doesn't look right. All right, 15 seconds left, drivers. Dave, Jason now moves to 2. Earl is falling down the podium as he sits on the sideline here. He's just moved from 3rd to 4th. Down he goes as we close out this final for 12 scale modified C. Finish him up, drivers.
Car 9
Dave
is
Ehrlich
done.
taking the win. He's going to move on,
Car
bump to the
7
B
is
main.
done. Car
Jason,
1
you're
is
done. Brian.
Car 6 is
Steve.
done. Car 2 is done.
Nick, looks like that is it. All right, next race on the line, please. Number 11, Gravity RC, CTA GT C main.
.130 left.
All right, we've got checks from Mark, from Rob, from Elnor, from Rochelle. I have not seen a check from Mac, nor from John Boker. We need to grid up these cars. Oh, red 2, that's John. You're good, John. Thank you. Only Mac hasn't checked in.
1 minute left.
Okay, so let's set the grid while Mac's throwing his transponder in that he forgot. Mark Martin, please make your way to the pole position there, the first black stripe on the yellow wall.
45 seconds
Rob
left.
McCory, you are starting in 2nd place. Okay. So Rob, please proceed to the 2nd marker. Elnor, you're 3rd.
30 seconds left.
Rochelle, you're 4th. Mac is going to be 5th. He's just getting up on the driver's stand. John Boker, you can line up in 6th. Looks like you're good. Thank you. And here's Mac. So this is
15
the
seconds left.
Gravity RC CTA GT C main. Take the empty spot there, Mac. Okay, grid order looks good. We got our marshals. Now, drivers, just before this race, Dave Ehrlich wants you to know the final Ghost Evo kit is on the line here, courtesy of VBC Racing USA and Gripworks RC, the 6th kit they've given away this weekend to the winner of the C main Gravity RC CTA GT class. Here we go. Marshals, on your toes. Drivers, everybody, on the tone. Nice clean start. Top 4 breaking away here down the back straight they go. Oh, Rob McCory flips there. That moves Mark Martin back to the front. So our leader, Mark Martin, in the blue, down the back straight. Then we've got Rochelle, Rob, Alnour, and Mac. So Mark Martin driving the blue car through the chicane far into the track, around the dogleg and onto the straight right now. That's
4
our race
minutes
leader.
left.
Trying to bump up to the B main in CTA GT. Also trying to secure a brand new Ghost Evo kit courtesy of VBC Racing USA and Gripworks RC. Big thanks to Dave and Alex for making that happen. 6 kits being given out this weekend. Fantastic. 1 minute 30 seconds in, 3:30 to go. It is Mark Martin, Rochelle Nielsen, Elnor, Mac, and Rob. Mark in the blue car with the white stripes. This is race 11, 12 up next, Awesomatics USA Touring Modified
3
C
minutes
main.
left.
Those cars should be in or through tech by now. Just coming up on halfway, drivers, 2.5 minutes. Mark Martin still a race leader. He's on the back straight right now in the blue with the white stripes. All right, closing in on the 3-minute mark here. Our leader,
2
Mark.
minutes left.
He's driving the blue car with the white stripes. He's got a healthy lead over Rochelle Nielsen. Running in second, Elnor in third, Mac in fourth. So Rob is out, John is out as well. So just 4 cars remain. At the moment, it would be Mark Martin moving on to the B main in CTA GT, and also collecting a brand new Evo Ghost kit courtesy of VBC Racing USA. Gripworks RC. 1 minute 20 seconds left. 120 drivers. $110 to go, 110.
One minute left.
Coming up next, touring car, modified C main. Most cars through tech I see already. A couple drivers doing double tech as they are running 2 cars in close proximity. Good way to do it. $35 seconds left, drivers. Mark, Rochelle, Alnor, Mac. Rob is off and John is off. We're working our way through our main events here at PROTOform WCICS, round number 5, Victoria, affectionately known locally as Speed Weekend.
I came with too much stuff and I'm leaving with more stuff.
Working our way through our C mains right now. We're in race number 11, which is the Gravity RC CTA GT C main. This one's coming to a close. Mark Martin's going to come by and take the checkered
Car
flag.
1 is done.
Mark, you'll be our bump up to the B,
Car
and you
5 is done.
are the lucky
Car 4 is
recipient
done.
of a brand new Ghost Evo kit courtesy of
Car
VBC
3 is
Racing
done.
USA and Gripworks RC. Good job. Okay, drivers, let's get the next group of drivers on the track. Modified Touring C main.
Hard to do. Hell yeah. Hey, Eric, are you guys way up? Can you unplug me? What's that?
Go ahead and start checking in, everyone.
1 second.
.130 left.
I got a check from everyone other than Gary Lanzer and Ed. Okay, Ed has not been through tech, so we're not going to worry about him then. That's too bad. All right, we got a check from everyone. After the blue car, the straightaway is closed.
1
No
minute
one else
left.
down the straight, please. We're going to start lining everyone up. I'm sure you guys have done this now, but we're going to look at the black tape, count them out, and